Seeker of destiny, O monarch of fate, a sinister call from Mount Olympus awaits. Restore the gods and fulfill their demands. Only a royal hero can save these lands. Hey folks, my name is Pravus and welcome to Kingdom 2 Crowns. You guys might remember this game as something we've covered on the channel before. It's a fun little 2D city builder, always gorgeous to look at. Not the most difficult to get into, though with the high difficulties it can be a little bit challenging in your build order. Really quite a fun game, and it's received a lot of DLCs in the past, covering different time periods like, let's say, the Norse lands or the Japanese shogunate and so on. Well, a new DLC is being introduced as of today, and it is called Call of Olympus, and it is, as you would expect, entirely Greek-themed, with, I believe, some divine intervention from the gods, which could be pretty sick for obvious reasons. Now, in celebration of this DLC's release, Raw Fury is sponsoring me today to show off what this DLC has to offer, and of course I'm more than happy to accept. And also, during the launch, there will be a sale going on for the game, so if you guys would like to learn more, you can find a link in the description down below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. Now, I don't know the backstory here as to whether we are restoring the gods and, like, they're literally off of Olympus or something like that. Maybe. We're gonna find out as I travel across the archipelago. There's a whole bunch of islands to visit. Along the way, we'll make sure that we do control our economy. We are gonna be getting some workers who can build things or chop down trees. We'll need some slingers instead of archers in order to hunt down local animals and defend us against the greed. And of course, we always need to go to these little beggars' huts over here and make sure we recruit as many people as possible. In this game, having a high population is a huge advantage, and you should be going for that as fast as you can. Let's go ahead and start exploring a little bit in the world while people chop down some trees and start hunting animals. I'm kind of out of money at the moment. Though this fixes the issue, I do see a little money chest sitting right here. Thank you for all the lovely gold. And more beggars. Good. Always important to scout out very early on where these are located. We have already found one of the greed portals that is in our way. Alright, so we're not going to go over there for at least a little bit. Now, these little rabbits and squirrels and deer and other things are spawning either in the woods or these kind of little grass thickets over here. Usually worth trying to preserve those for at least a little bit in this game, just to make sure that you always have a good source of money. Overexpanding too quickly sometimes can hamper your economy in a big way, and as you can see right there, hunting is quite lucrative, so I'm not going to worry about building out my walls and expanding too early on, but I do want to get the lay of the land. Oh, hello, this guy is new. This is a trader. Now, this guy is going to be bringing money to my base. We can give him a single coin whenever he does return and drop off his load, and he's going to run off in this direction. And there should be a little trading outpost in here somewhere. So it takes a little bit of time for him to move, but it is a way of investing some coins to get a return. We've also got some sort of a warehouse over here. I believe if we can restore the god's temple and get a boat and bring it to that location, that is how we are going to win the level. So that is my top priority. I do see a chest over here that should have some red gems in them. Not immediately useful, I think, for the beginning of the game, but when we get to our next round of islands, that should change. And we've already got the greed on the way over here. Okay, so you see those little monsters over on the left? Those guys are dastardly. They will try to take any money from your peoples, or from you, of course, and if you ever run out of coins and they hit you, your crown goes flying. If they grab that, that is how you lose the game. Usually, of course, there are some very difficult waves with dozens or hundreds of these little guys coming after you, and that's where the big challenge comes in for the game. This early on, though, I'm not worried. I just really want these people to make it to the safety of the walls fast. Run, little plebs! Run for me! Actually, they're probably not called plebs. That's Roman. This is Greek. What do they call them? I don't know. Something demeaning. I think they're barely going to make it. Nice. We'll sit behind the safety of these walls. Holy crud, that's a lot of coins. Oh, you stole one, you little Okay, well, I can't do anything about that. That is how it is. This little black flag, by the way, is how we can marshal our units to go on the offensive and try to destroy one of those greed portals, which I'm not worried about quite yet, but I will be as we start building up a larger militia. Now, I don't really love the idea of chopping down this tree because that's going to get rid of this beggar's camp, and then they're not going to be spawning a bunch of people for cheap. So for now, I'm going to try to mostly ignore that, chop down trees where I can on the outskirts over here. We'll leave that alone, but when the time comes, I'm going to have to break that open. And instead, I'll focus on expanding to the left, not the right. I really like having that early game population. It makes a big difference. Now, as we chop down all the forests, you might be worried that the deer are going to go away, that the rabbits are going to go away, and that's completely valid. Fortunately, whenever you see these little creeks down here, that usually is a spot where you can place down a farm, and that can result in a lot of money as well. So as long as you're kind of being smart and intentional about how you handle things, there's always ways to keep building up your economy. Once again, though, as I jump into Kingdom Two Crowns, I have to say I love the water effects. I always say it. Every single time I play this game, I say it. But it's always true. It's gorgeous to look at. The reflections are amazing. Yeah, the ambiance of these games have always been phenomenal. By the way, let's go ahead and upgrade our little town center right over here. You can see the trader just brought some money. I'll go ahead and send him off once again. I do like to have 4 builders pretty early on once I feel like I've got enough of the hunters to go around, which we do, and my money pouch is currently very, very full. I'd like to upgrade this again, but I don't think we can do that today, so we'll have to worry about that later. Also, the ghost of my ancestor is saying, I will grant you guidance. This seems like a scam. I already know what to do. I don't need your guidance. Fine. I'll go ahead and pay you off. At the island's end, a temple ruined by greed, rebuilding shall be your first divine deed. So there is a temple somewhere out there, and we need to build it up. Hey, let's go ahead and get this farm up and running. Little risky because people will be outside the walls, but it's going to be fine. My horse is running out of stamina. If that ever happens, just find some grass, let it graze for a little bit. It'll get itself back up and running fairly quickly. There are, of course, a number of different skins for your ruler. There are different mounts in this game, and unlocking a lot of those can be a fun little achievement. Not worried about that right now, obviously. I want to get myself into the meat of this game. Oh, and if you find yourself in a situation where these little guys are chasing after you, and you don't have any immediate way to defend yourself, or some people are caught out in the open, one thing you could do is literally just toss a coin on the ground, and they'll pick that up, and if you just drop enough coins, they'll all just turn around and leave. So you can basically bribe the greed, which makes sense. It's money for nothing. We'll upgrade our center tent again. I'm going to mostly breeze through the first level here, because this at this point is kind of just a tutorial section. It's making sure I understand some of the basics. We don't even have all of the features properly unlocked. So, don't worry about missing anything here. I think that most of this is self-explanatory. What I really want to see is what starts happening when I rebuild the temples and unlock the power of the gods. Oh, and here's a case of some greed that's going to come and kill these people. I mean, I guess I could just run all the way back, but I don't feel like it. I'm going to toss 3 coins over here. Just bribe these guys to go away. It's not worth running all the way back. I don't care if I lose 3 coins. Trust me, by the end of this, I'm going to have way more money than I know what to do with. As always, by the way, the pixel art in this game just looks great. In so many ways, I feel like Kingdom kind of established a genre of its own when it comes to the pixel art. It's always been beautiful to look at. Absolute eye candy. And you know, one of the things I love about Kingdom's Two Crowns is that it is also playable in co-op. And a game like this is just perfect for me and my wife because she's not exactly much of a gamer. But this game is easy enough for her to understand and get into and be excited about it, but just challenging enough, especially at the high levels, that I actually have something to do, which feels pretty great. It strikes a very nice balance. Note over here, by the way, that the farm is growing a little bit. Looks like we planted down some vineyards. Very Greek. The other thing I should go ahead and do, since I have some cash, is finish upgrading our town center to the maximum level. At least for now, the highest we can get in this kind of tutorial level. This is going to let me start getting hoplites, which are my melee units. And if I have a good complement of hoplites, as well as slingers, we can actually go on the offense and try to end this fairly quickly. And here's why I say what we can build for now, because if I go to this wall, for example, what you're going to see is we don't have any stone. Now, stone is not on the starting island as far as I'm aware, so where do you find that? I don't know. But it's a good question, and we need to find that on future islands. 4 hoplites is ultimately what I'm going to be looking for on this side of the map. 4 hoplites at a minimum, and 4 slingers at a minimum. More would obviously be better, though, if we can. Yeah, here we go. See, this town center can't be upgraded without stone either. So this is telling you that this is actually going to be a little bit more involved than some of the previous iterations and the original Kingdom game, which I'm excited about. We can go ahead and get rid of this now, by the way. I should have about enough people. The good news is, even if you do destroy this beggar's camp, you can now rebuild it. Case in point, as you can see right here, what this will do is create a citizen's house, and it will occasionally spawn a person that you would have to spend 5 gold in order to hire. So it is much, much, much more cost-effective to use beggar's camps as long as you can. But if you do have to expand beyond that camp, well, there is at least a way of continuing to build out, which is good. Oh, there's some of my little hoplites. These guys are actually not useless, because as you're seeing right here, this person just, like, reached in and caught a fish from the river. So they actually can still make you a little bit of money, which is nice. Now, I'm going to go ahead and try to conquer back the greed. Let's go ahead and get this banner. Now, be warned, if you run past your walls, that's how you dismiss the banner. But so long as you keep it, it's going to go ahead and marshal some of my units. It's going to try to get me 4 hoplites and 4 slingers in one group. And if any of them end up falling, don't worry, you should be able to get some more reinforcements from later on. But what I'll do is go ahead and start guiding these guys over toward the greed. Unfortunately, it's a very long run out over here, so I fully expect some enemies are about to spawn on us, which is going to get a little annoying, but I've got enough units that will be okay. There's the portal I was worried about, and it's even guarding some sort of a weird little egg thing on the left. That's interesting. We're going to set up right around here. It's going to start spawning enemies since it's kind of close, and once we attack it, it's going to just keep spawning. Now, I don't want to get much closer than this, because as you can see there, that little tentacle is going to just start slamming the ground, and if you're right next to it, then your guys are going to get hit. If they get hit, they don't die, but they do drop their equipment and have to run back to town, and that's inconvenient for me. So we'll just sit here for a little bit, and it's going to take a while to burn this down with only some slingers, but it will eventually work. The hoplites are very good, of course, at creating a little phalanx, which most of the enemies will run right into. Every once in a while, they'll get through, so don't think your hoplites are, like, invincible, but they're pretty good, you know, shield wall, you shall not pass, and all that, 300. Oh, and there goes that portal. Okay, so that should take care of things there, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and start rebuilding the temple, as shown Mya. And there's also this little egg, which I'll go ahead and grab. And then we'll run back to base, because I'm fairly confident that the greed is angry, and they're gonna spawn a wave on the other side. I'm probably too far away to deal with it right now. That's why I need to have plenty of defenders. Yeah, here's one of those citizens I was talking about, by the way. So just go over here and spend 5 coins to get 1 person. Yeah. Very expensive, but oh well, we're willing to pay it. Oh, there we go. All right, so the temple is reconstructed. Let's drop off this little egg thing. Boom! And somehow, this just got me a trireme. So, or bireme? Whatever. Anyway, so we're just gonna wait for some workers to get over here, because they will pick this up and start dragging it over toward the base. I mean, eventually they will. It's kind of a long run, and I've got the only horse. There we go. Mush! And I'm pretty sure once we get this to the boathouse, that is the end of this level, and we can move on. Here we go, right over here. Go ahead and open this up, please and thank you. We could ring a bell and get some people to hop into the boat, which seems smart, because that gives me a small advantage in the next level. Oh my gosh, I got so much money. Oh my gosh, a lot of it's falling into the river. I've got too much money. Oh my god, it just keeps going. Ah! Hunting is so lucrative. All right, I'm not going to wait around. This seems fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good enough. Thank you. And set sail. There we go. We finished that within only 7 days. It's just under 30 minutes. Not bad. So this leads us to the campaign map here for Call of Olympus. And it seems like there are 5 large islands in total that we would want to get to. I am assuming that Olympus is blocked until we get to the other 4 in the corners. And those 4 are blocked until we finish some of these smaller ones. So let's suppose I want to go to the one that's in the bottom left. I'm going to guess that we have to go to this island first, and then we can unlock something cool in the bottom left island. Do all 4, unlock the finale, that'd be kind of nice. So 9 levels in total beyond the tutorial. So we'll go ahead and arrive in these new lands over here. Looks like we shipwrecked because we're always so very, very incompetent. And I think I'll be able to repair this boat eventually, but maybe not right away. Where do I set up a base? There's the campfire. I can see some nice statues in the background. We must be getting closer to something cool. Well, y'all know how this works. Let's go ahead and make sure we get ourselves some defensive walls up and running and expand our territory. Of course, along the way, I fully expect the greed to be getting a bit more dangerous. Usually in a Kingdoms game, there can be blood moons and stuff like that, which can be especially nasty, so we'll have to watch for that every few days. I assume that will still happen. And I want to know where this whole stone thing is, right? Because if we need that to unlock the maximum levels, when do we get that? Is that something we can't get until we get to a more advanced island? Or is that something we're going to find here? Let's find out. There's some sort of a weird little ghosty thing over here. Now, I have no idea what this is. Let's go ahead and spend something. Whoa, it's gone! I killed it with money or something. I don't know? Okay. And there's some sort of an awesome statue. Okay. Usually the way that these things work is, oh, we can actually spend gems for it. You can use these to upgrade certain units and make them stronger and empower them. I'm not sure how that's going to work in this DLC, though. We will find out. And there's a little gold statue surrounded by greed things. Okay, I kind of figured something bad was about to happen. This may have been a horrible blunder. Run! Yeah, we may need to get some more defenders, and we may need them now. Let's get some more slings, quick. Here they come. Oh, that is a big wave. Oh, that is a big wave. I think I done goofed. I think I done goofed real bad. Let's see if we can survive this. If not, I'll just have to toss. Yeah, there we go. Toss a lot of money at them or something. Just take the money and run. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, lesson learned. That just cost me a lot. We can recover from that. Not a huge deal. A greed volcano, man. Now I've seen it all. Oh, by the way, I just noticed... Hold on. Yeah, up in my purse in the top right. That little ghost thing is some sort of a spirit coin. I see it floating around and creating a little bit of mist. I've got something ethereal in my pocket. That's what I like to tell all the ladies. It doesn't get me very far, but it sounds good. All right, tell you what. Ancestor, what do I need to do this time around? A divine statue of shining gold. It belongs to Tholos for all to behold. Oh, well, I have this statue. You sure it belongs to Tholos? I think it belongs to me. Well, I guess I'm sort of assuming I need to do something with the gems here. So let's go ahead and place those. That unlocks this. I need a lot more gold, which I don't have. I'm completely broke. But it's gonna do something. Whoa, oh, frick me! I don't know what that was just now. Unexpected? Is that a griffin? I don't have any more gems. I just spent them. I regret everything. Maybe I'll find some more gems somewhere on this map. I hope I do. Gonna go ahead and repair the boat over here. I don't think I need to do anything with it right now. It'll take a little while to construct all of the pieces. This is actually very familiar. I think they did this in the Norselands DLC as well. It's just a casual little money sink, you know, for when I have too much cash, like right now, and I don't want to dump it into the river. There's a statue up and running. Okay. Can I drop off a statue? No. Guessing I have to rebuild a temple and drop off an artifact like we did with that weird egg thing. This appears to be buffing up our construction workers in some way. I don't know how. Maybe it just makes them faster. That'd be nice. All right, well, tell you what. It's time to go ahead and go on the offense now. Let's gather up my armies. We've been through this before. I imagine I can just sit here and attack this thing. I don't think there's any real advantage to doing so, by the way. I'm pretty sure it just stops spawns on this side, but that's about it. Man, it takes a long time to kill these portals, though. Been sitting here for a while. I need siege engines. That's what I need. There we go. All right. I'm expecting trouble on the other side of the map, though. Hey, did you drop any crystals? It does not look like you did. If I had stone, I could build something here. I don't know what, though. Probably a portal between the two sides of the map. In fact, I think that's how it used to work, is you could do things like that. Sorry, my little griffin-y friend. As far as I know, there is no way for me to revive you. I will have to probably get gems on a different map, then come back to this map sometime and replay it in order to get a new mount. Okay, night... okay. Apparently it is night 14. I don't remember the time flying by that fast, but that's red font, which makes me think we might be about to have some sort of a blood moon. Which might mean that now is a great time to go on the offense. Join me! Let's go ahead and wake this sucker up. Yep, do your worst. I'm ready for you. There we go. All right, say goodbye to that ugly thing. Let's rebuild the temple. And I can build something over here. Not sure what, but okay, let's do it. Some sort of a lantern? Oh no, it's a bonfire. What does a bonfire do? I don't know. Well, either way, I assume we are ready to drop off this statue. Boom! And the gods have granted me a ship. A temple restored just as stories have told. The route to Hephaestus' quest shall unfold. I like Hephaestus. He's one of my favorite Greek gods. Like, unironically, I actually have studied quite a lot of mythology, Greek mythology. And it's quite fun, honestly. It's like, you know, superhero stories and stuff before, you know, they got kind of ruined by Marvel. There's my ship. Okay, so we've got this fixed. What about the other one, though? There it is. So, how do I fill multiple ships? Like, it'd actually be really cool if it turns out that I'm building a fleet as I play this. That'd be really cool. Everyone into the boat. I am filling a fleet. Oh my gosh, this is great. Wait, where's that guy going? Where are you going? Watch for the rocks! Those two hoplites just sort of like freaking left. They just ran for it. I don't know why. Okay. Is that it then? Is no one else I can expect to join me on my mission? You don't want this to be another, like, Odysseus adventure? No? Okay. Let's go ahead and depart then. It's fine. So 15 nights. Oh, there goes another ship. It brought some farmers and then came back. Ooh, that could be useful. All right, so the way to the other island is open. Good, that's where I wanted to go. Of course, we've wrecked once again. Because when do we not wreck? We wreck everything. Just call me Wreck-It Ralph. And that is a scary Cyclops mountain in the back. 3 volcanoes going off. Right, okay. You know, Cyclops, fairly renowned in Greek lore. So this is gonna be fun to deal with, I'm sure. Another one of these weird little ethereal folks. A shade, probably from Hades. Right, well, I'll steal your soul and put it in my pocket. Okay, there's a greed portal, but that is not the end of the map. Okay, so things are definitely about to start ramping up in difficulty. There's gonna be multiple portals to deal with now. I mean, there's already multiple, technically. 2. Tech 2 is multiple. But there's more than 2. Oh, ancestor, grant me guidance. Through thickest bramble, you'll carve a path. Banner held high, facing the greed's wrath. That tells me nothing. I guess this means it is a fighting level. Which, like, that's fine, but you didn't need to be so cryptic. Is this a stone pile? Sure as heck looks like a big bunch of rocks, but there's chains in front of it. And of course it's gonna take some gems. I don't have any gems. And is this the only beggar's camp I've found so far? It certainly seems that way. So getting enough population is actually gonna be quite tough on this map. Okay, that's inconvenient. Get a farm set up early on. Oh, I just realized that the days in this campaign, it's not per island, it's the entire campaign. That's why we're on day 16 right now. Fair enough, okay. So that actually means I made really good time last time. I wonder though, am I right? Did we get lucky and there wasn't a blood moon because we destroyed the portals? But does that mean that you could theoretically sit tight on one relatively easy map, get the blood moons, finish the map quickly, and then run to the next level and go as fast as you can? I wonder if it's possible to game the system that way. I don't know. I'll have to contact the spiffing Brit. Also, I just realized there's no trader on this map. Okay, so not only am I getting less people, but I'm also going to have less money. Unfortunate. Well, I feel like if we're going to stand a chance, I need to make sure I get myself a pretty early aggression on this portal. If we can free up some more land, I can find another beggar's camp and start ramping up that population. That's a big bottleneck for me right now. Yeah, there we go. This thing is active. Alright, I don't think this is quite as many people as I was hoping for, but let's see what we can do. Of course, usually when you destroy these portals, this triggers an attack. Ooh. Maybe this is ill-advised. Maybe. We're gonna try it anyway. I like being aggressive. Still takes forever to destroy, though. Good lord. Turns out that destroying a giant ring of rocks with tiny pebbles is tough. Hey, look, lots of free money. Any gems? Maybe that's a quarry right over here, actually. Huh, so maybe this is where I get stone. Well, we need to head back because bad things are undoubtedly happening right now, and I need to get my units in position. Oh, yep, see, they're attacking me over here. Crap, they're doing a lot of damage. Drop the coins, drop the coins, drop the coins. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Or don't. Okay, well, maybe this guy can finally shoot him at some point. Or not, fine. Yeah, definitely was hoping to have a bit more defenders before that all happened. Whoopsies. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We can probably rebuild from this. Probably. Yeah, this is definitely where I can quarry out the stone. Okay. Probably need more laborers for that. That would be my guess. I see some volcanic rock over here, which is scary. I don't really want to grab Hephaestus' hammer, because I'm pretty sure that triggers another attack. That's another regular portal over here. Okay, there might be like 5 or 6 on this map. Was I not supposed to come here until I had finished all the 4 smaller islands? Whoops. Ugh. My inability to get more people is really slowing me down. It's very frustrating. There's always been one of the challenges of Kingdom, though. Like, you gotta know what your priorities are, and then sometimes the map spawn is great for you, and then sometimes less so. Like, as much as I would love to break another portal and open up some more areas, I know I don't have enough people right now to survive another big wave. So if I'm willing to send a lot of money to, you know, just bribe the greed away, which is an option, yeah, we're just gonna have to sit with this for a while. Maybe if I can get myself some stone up and running, we could upgrade the wall quality? And then I could survive some more waves. Maybe. I mean, I'm willing to spend the money on it. Let's see what happens when I do this. So it's day 19 right now. Okay. Oh, it actually gets built quickly. Wait, is this not a quarry? Is it a no, it is a quarry. Cool. How do I get stone? Plebs, come work! Oh, I don't need to actually gather stone as individual resources. I just need to have it unlocked. Now I can spend my money again. Huzzah! Well, in that case, let's go back to the center and upgrade my town hall one more time. See what happens when I do this. Looks beautiful so far. There we go. Some sort of a governor's villa. What does it do? Maybe it gets me siege engines. We got something over here, actually. Wait, what is this? This is a blacksmith's shop, isn't it? Sure looks like it. Do something with it. Oh, okay. We actually did just get ourselves a little catapult. Cool. It's taking up people that I don't have to spare, so that's not actually a good thing for me right now, but we know it exists. Looks like I can get another round of upgrades for walls, but I need to have some sort of metal ingot. Looks like something straight out of Minecraft. I have no idea what that is. All right, so there's several different tiers of upgrades, which presumably can only be unlocked on certain islands. Interesting. I wonder if the stone benefit we have now will actually transfer over to the other islands we approach. Maybe not. What is this I can build over here? Oh, is this gonna be like having those bannermen that we've had in previous versions of the game? Special knights who follow me around? It could be. A nice vanguard. Let's find out if that's actually how this works. I think it probably is. Yep, sure enough. We've got an Amazon woman! Hooray! And she appears to have her own guard that is following her around. Oh. So how will that work when I need to commandeer these forces for myself? Unknown. I guess we might as well find out. Come, men! Wait, why is she in the boat? Does she have a... I don't know. She is, though. I feel like she's got some sort of a ballista on her ship. So look, if I move here... Oh! This is great! Well, okay then. I should be able to use this to great effect. I mean, we're like immediately gonna have a bad night, so I need to quickly get back to town to defend, but cool. All right, well, let's see what we can find on the left side of the map now. Yes, some gems here. How many do we get? 3? No, 2. It's not enough to unlock whatever the chain thing is. Again, these little ghost babies. What is this? And hello, some sort of statuing. Okay, this does what? Give it a couple of gems and it does something. All right, screw it. Let's find out. Oh, I need 3 gems each? Wait. What is this? Hold on. Why did it have this symbol? This is probably a mistake. Oh, wait, okay. So it's like a puzzle. Interesting. I don't know what to do with the puzzle, but I'm excited. Ah, frick, greed. Okay, so what is this place? More gems. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you need a lot of gems in order to unlock all this stuff. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's find out what's in here. I know you all want to know. I mean, maybe it's something really cool. Maybe it's just a mount. Maybe it's a new skin. Or maybe it's something... Is this from... This can't be from metal. I see pickaxes. I mean, with the bones and stuff around it, that doesn't feel right. Let's see if it gets built. Yes, it does. Okay. What do you got? Oh. You got yourself a creepy cave. All right. I'll spend 4 gold. What do I get? Scary things? Wow, it's a chimera! Do I get to... Do I get to ride the chimera? I think I get to ride the chimera. Oh, I totally do. Okay. Sick. What do I do with it? Except for terrify everyone around me. Well, I'll tell you what, this feels like a good time to go ahead and lead a new assault. I've got a chimera. I don't know if I can attack or something. Maybe I can, but we're gonna try. So is my ship basically invincible? Can I do like a fighting retreat like this and guarantee the greed never gets to my actual troops? Sure seems that way. That's pretty strong. Okay, that's done. Run back to the base, run back to the base. Looks like everything held fine over here. No problem at all. Okay. In that case, we're gonna teleport as far over this direction as we can. Gotta get to that new area, find out if there are more people to hire. There, okay. This is good enough, I think. All right, so this is where the portal was. Keep going, we find another shade. And hello. Well, this looks a little upsetting and creepy. Right, let's not mess with that yet. This means that I've destroyed a lot of portals and I've still only found 1 beggar's camp. Man. Oh, I guess I could send... You know what? I think I can tell my squads to go ahead and attack. That's what that's for. Right, okay. So I don't have a whole lot of defenders for spearmen and performing a phalanx, but with this many slingers, we should be able to take down another one of those portals. Oh, and the boat's on its way! Oh, well, you guys didn't tell me the boat was going to be over here anyway. Okay, in that case, we're fine. Who's worried? Yeah, now this is what I call some proper firepower. Of course, now I really need people to go home. That would be good. I do get, let's see, some more gems, 3 of them. That is the final portal, but I will worry about that later. I will, however, be very greedy and just take the hammer. And I'm pretty sure we're triggering another volcano of greed, so run! Yep, sure enough. But this is why, this right here is why I wanted to have the ship on hand. Whoa! Big greed boy! Big greed boy over here. Okay, scary. Oh, frick! I didn't even realize I just did a charge. I just did a charge with my chimera. Set this thing on fire. Oh, that was cool. So yeah, it turns out riding around on a mythological beast does have some perks. Who would have guessed? All right, let's go ahead and lead the final assault. It's time. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and crack this thing open. I want to find out what's inside. Hello. Who are you? It's a little buddy who sits on my chimera. Do you do anything? Probably. Well, let's go ahead and provoke this weird skeletal mountain thing. I'm sure it's totally gonna be fine. We've already got a problem. Back up, back up, back up. Actually, wait, this lady's gonna get herself killed. Hang on, I have to do a charge. Charge! Charge! How do you... I don't even know all the controls still. Whatever, we got him. We didn't take too many casualties. Where'd my little guy go? Hey, get on my back. What are you doing? Oh, crap, I've lost most of my people just from the big guys attacking. All I have to do is just slam themselves forward and everything falls apart. Come on, finish it up quick. There we go. Got it. Okay. Does that open a door? Oh, I have to spend a stupid amount of money to open... Okay, well, I'm not quite there yet, but that's fine. We'll get it. Ingenuity equals infinite possibilities. I don't know what that means. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's my little guy. He's doing a little jig. Oh, it does something. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 coins here. Oh, I can assign someone else here, like another little guard outpost. Oh, okay, nifty. Not helpful now, but nifty. All right, well, I don't want to linger here for too long because I think the game's only going to get harder if I do. So, let's zoom all the way over to the Hellgate. There, spend a ludicrous amount of money, and... Okay, thank you. Builders! It's literally like an entire day's run just for them to get here. Oh, sucks to be you. Still, seems like we're almost done. A couple golden statues of the Forge God himself. And this should about do it. Okay. I've got the hammer. Boom! Oh! Do I need to be worried about the fact that the... Okay, Hephaestus is pleased. I was gonna say, the volcano's a little scary, but Hephaestus is pleased, a divine friend, take his hammer, as it strikes true again. Yes, I would like to take his hammer. Frickin' heck, I'm wielding the weapon of a god. Okay, what do I do with it? Oh my gosh, well that's what I do with it. I just hit the right mouse button on my controller and it just literally dumps this hot forge here. So the anvil is just what, spewing out fire? Does it kill all the greed that comes through? That's awesome. Has a very long cooldown on the hammer though, unsurprisingly. I think it's pretty darn cool. All right, let's go ahead and get the boats filled on up. Oh my gosh, that's so many troops I can bring with me this time though. Heck yes! Maybe I could have brought a lot with me last time and I didn't even realize. Okay. Night 35. But we have finished with that level. Yeah, I bet you get some really cool stuff with each one, but you have to go back and replay certain levels, right? If you want to make sure that you do get all the unlocks. Like, there's definitely stuff I've missed so far. 100% there is. Case in point, I see the little outline of a griffin right there. Griffin could be kind of cool. What else we got here? Unknown, some sort of a stag antler thing? Okay, looks like we have to rebuild a temple. Temple here as well, get more gems. Okay. So maybe it doesn't reveal all of its secrets until you actually get to the level. We have no idea what we get. Yeah, maybe. Still, that went really, really well. And now that I have a chimera and Hephaestus' hammer, I feel ready to take on just about anything. Thank you all very much for watching, and thanks again to Raw Fury for sponsoring today's video. I like Kingdom, it's a fun series, and I like Greek myths, so this is about perfect for me. Of course, if you guys want to learn more, you can find a link in the description down below. Kingdom 2 Crowns and Call of Olympus will be out on PC, mobile, and console, so be sure to check those out. Otherwise, I would ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.